Very few movie stars have had more influence on the industry than the man you're looking at right now, Burt Reynolds. The award-winning actor has appeared in nearly 100 films, spanned 2 decades as Hollywood's #1 box office star. In his newest project, The Last Movie Star, Reynolds plays Vic Edwards, an aging actor who travels to Nashville for what he thinks is a prestigious award celebrating his career. Take a look.
Vic Edwards! Oh man, I can't tell you how excited we are to have you here. I'm Doug McDougal. We spoke on the phone, remember?
Yeah. How are you?
I'm so good. I can't tell you what it means to us that you're here. We're such fans. Let me introduce you to my partner, Shane McAvoy. We have been best friends since birth, so the first time I saw any of your films, it was with this guy right here.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mr. Edwards, sir, your films have influenced me greatly. Your performance in Siege at the Alamo was a revelation of gradation and dynamism and nuance.
Gradation, dynamism, nuance. It sounds like a law firm.
Burt Reynolds, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Well, great since you left me. It was an hour ago, wasn't it?
It was probably about that.
How'd you got home all right?
Your timing, by the way, you're known for everything. Your comedic timing is among them. Oh. So, first of all, I walked in here. Here you are sitting here, and I'm looking at this backdrop of everything Burt. When you look back at these images.
These are all in my bedroom, too.
Right?
And I don't have any pictures of anybody else but me because it makes me happy.
You like this? If you look at any of these images, which one, if you were going to pick one that you would keep forever, which one?
That one.
Smokey and the Bandit?
Throwing the ball.
Oh, throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball, yeah.
That's your first love, right?
It's yes. If I could do that, I wouldn't want to be an actor.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Your dad was a World War II vet, and
yes.
He was a tough guy.
Woof.
Yeah, and he was a police chief. When you said to him, I mean, after obviously football wasn't going to work out, hey, Dad, I'm going to be an actor, what was his reaction?
He threw up.
For real?
No, but he was very, he wasn't happy, you know. He wanted me to be, in something he could talk to the guys out at the force about, not he's working with Candy Bergen, which for me it doesn't get any better.
Right.
Yeah.
Was there ever a point where he saw you doing one of these wonderful things and said, wow, I'm proud of you, son? He
did to other people, but not to me.
Huh.
I even gave him straight lines, like, what'd you think of the last picture, Dad? And he went, what picture?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That had to be an ouch a little bit.
It was an ouch, yeah. Mm-hmm. He arrested me once for fighting and threw us all in this drunk take. Mm-hmm. And he came down and he went, you can go home, your father's here, you go, your father's here. And he looked at me and said, your father didn't show up. Yeah, it was tough, slow, but I loved him beyond.
Yeah. Well, you've had, we're going to talk about the movie in a second, an incredible career, so many great roles, and so many great loves. But I always wondered, when I think about the women in your life, who would you consider the love of your life?
You're naughty. You really are. I mean, I'm dead in the water, no matter what I say. Well, she was 7 when I fell in love with her. She stayed 7 for about 11 years. I would say Sally.
Sally Field?
No, Sally Whippercoach. Yes, Sally Field.
I wasn't sure. I thought maybe there was another Sally. Sally Field, wow.
Yeah. She was, well, she is still. She was, I wanted her really bad for Smokey, and they said, well, she's not sexy. And I said, you don't get it. Talent is sexy. And she's got that.
Wow. When this movie this movie that we're going to be watching soon, you actually sat down and watched a screening of it. And I heard, and tell me if this is true, you got really emotional when you watched yourself on the screen. Why was that?
I It was very close to me, this picture, because a lot of it that's happening on the screen was happening to me now.
Like what kinds of things?
Well, you should retire. You should get out of the business, and then going to, you know, tribute to you, and it's in a bar.
Yeah, you think it's going to be some big thing.
Oh, I thought that Kirk would be there with the thing, you know, all the guys, and it was a disaster.
Are you happy? Are you happy that you played this part in this movie?
Yeah.
You are. If someone were to do a movie, Burt, on your life, and someone would play the role of you,
George Clooney.
George Clooney, without hesitation.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
Well, why not?
Exactly.
He's a little,
All right.
not quite as good looking as this, but he's still got a lot of other things.
Well, Burt, we love you. You are a legend, and it's an honor. When we were talking to different people and saying you were coming, everyone had the exact same reaction. They were just like, wow.
I am so proud of you for not having the lips larger.